Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of April reading for you all. April 16th through the 30th reading for Sagittarius. How are you all today? I am doing great. I hope you guys are too. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. And you know, I'm saying this a lot, you all, but it just seems like there's just so much going on right now. My heart and my thoughts and my prayers go out to everybody that's going through any and all kinds of nonsense right now. We just had a bunch of tornadoes recently around here and flooding, and I just feel so sorry for those people. And it's not just here, it's all over the world. There's stuff going on, so please stay safe, okay, you all? Just stay safe. All right, let's see what we got. The World card. Ace of Wands. Judgment. Ten of Wands. Six of Cups. And the Hierophant. Clarifying. Three of Swords. Strength card. And King of Wands. All tied up. And Deceit. Could have done without those, you all. Wait and compromise. Give me just a minute, okay? Oops. You know, I'm just going to get this over with real quick, okay? This all tied up, this deceit and this Three of Swords makes me feel like that someone or a situation or a person, maybe it's a job situation, maybe it's regarding your home or a relationship, maybe it's your children or your family. It makes me feel like you guys have been tricked. Maybe deceived a little bit, maybe a little bit lied to a tad. Maybe it's just the whole truth didn't come out to where you guys are finding out that you only got half the story kind of situation. I do see that changing, okay? That's what I want to say. Because I have this World card and I have this Ace of Wands. And I have the ending of this, you guys working too much or doing too much. And it makes me feel like that there's something about to come in that's really going to put you guys on a better, almost want to say scale, but I'm not sure why I want to say that. Maybe it's the compromise over there that I'm looking at. But with this World card, it's like a new cycle is coming in. And with that, you can put some of this nonsense behind you, some of these worries, some of this sadness, some of the hurt possibly that someone has done to you. Because I do feel like that there is about to be an eye-opener to a certain extent. And it's you all that's going to get the better end of the deal. better end of the stick, as they say. With this King of Wands, this is you and your energy, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female. And it makes me feel like you guys are finally like, okay, that's enough of this nonsense. It's almost like this hurt could have been from the past, or it could have been more recent. But it's almost like when you find out that you've been deceived, and it's a little bit of a how dare they kind of situation. But then I see this Strength card, which makes me feel like you're determined, you're going to stay strong no matter what, and you're getting your groove back a little bit here. It's almost like you're becoming yourself again, and you're not going to put up with the nonsense anymore. So sometimes whenever we get sick and tired of being sick and tired is when we stand up and say, okay, now I'm doing something about it. That's how I'm feeling about this reading right now. With this Ace of Wands, this is a beautiful new chapter in your life. This Ace of Wands can stand for so many different things. It stands for new beginnings in general. It could stand for a new home, a new job, a new business, a new career. It could also stand for babies and creativity and fire and passion. And then I have this King of Wands here too, saying you guys are pushing to get something done or to start something new. So I think that you guys are really going to be put in a much better predicament than you have in quite some time. And I do have this Six of Cups here right underneath that Ace of Wands too. Sometimes this is you all reminiscing about the good old days, you know, when you were younger or when you were a child. Maybe you're thinking about someone from your past. But sometimes it's just you all thinking, why can't it be like this anymore? Or maybe moving back to your home city or your home state or things like that too. Maybe that's why you're considering your family or something like that. So I feel like that you guys are reminiscing, and I think that there's going to be something that comes in with this world and this Ace of Wands that's really going to be eye-opening to a lot of you all, and it's really going to put you all in a much better place. When I see this Judgment card too up here at the top, I'm really feeling like you guys are going to, almost like the World card to a certain extent, like this new cycle that's coming in. It's almost like you guys are going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief to a certain extent. So I feel like that with the Judgment, it also can stand for like rebirth and things like that. But I see that in a eye-opening way to where you guys can kind of take a breath of fresh air and say, oh, thank goodness that's done, and I'm starting over into this new way of living, or into this new job possibly, or even into this new home possibly as well. Give me just a second, okay? You know, the Hierophant can stand for religion. Maybe you guys are thinking about it's spirituality. It could be religion. It could be going back to church. It could be things like that. So maybe you guys are on a more spiritual level at this time, praying more, meditating more, maybe even reading the Bible possibly. But I also see this Hierophant as a educator. So it could stand for you guys wanting to go back to school or gain some sort of knowledge or a degree in something, a certificate, a license, something that will help you with your career possibly. So I'm feeling like for some of you it is school related. For others it's more of a spiritual knowing almost. Give me just a minute. You know, when I get this Ten of Wands, I see you all just running around like crazy. Makes me feel like you guys are doing too much. And or you're worried about too many people around you and maybe not enough about yourself or your immediate family. It just makes me feel like you're wearing yourself thin. And after a while, you can do it for a while, but after a while you start wearing yourself plumb out. So I'm feeling like you guys are at that point to where you may just need to take a day off, not get out of bed, or sit on the couch and watch TV, or maybe even sleep in or take a nap. And when you do that, you're going to start feeling yourself getting rejuvenated, re-energized, and it's going to be the best for you in the long run. So I want you all to understand that as well. Now I do have this weight over here along with this compromise. So it almost makes me feel like that there's something that you're about to jump into, or maybe you need to wait to do something regarding this all tied up in deceit so it doesn't hurt. So let's say, let me give you an example. Maybe you have a coworker, okay, that is maybe every week or two or every month they're coming to you saying, can I borrow $20? Can I borrow some money? Can I borrow your car? Whatever it is. And you just hand it over to them and say, yeah, go ahead. And after a while, you start realizing that maybe they haven't told you the whole side of the story, or you're finding out that they're not necessarily using that money or the car that they're borrowing for good things. And you're like, wait a minute, now I'm starting to feel a little bit deceived and I don't know what to do about it. And it kind of hurts you in a way. Maybe with this situation, there's about to be something that's coming up that you're about to do for someone else, or your job, or your family possibly, that you may need to postpone for a minute, because I have a feeling that there's something going on that you're not aware of. And when you postpone it for a minute, let's say a week, maybe a little longer, 10 days, you may find out the real story, or you may find out the real truth. And with that, you're going to not be in this predicament anymore, okay? Because I feel like that there may be somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes, may not tell you the whole story, may take advantage of your kindness. And I feel like that you might need to postpone something for a quick second, like handing over the money, or let them borrowing your car, or giving them a place to stay. Because for some reason, I think you're about to change your mind, because the whole truth may be coming out very soon. I'm not, you know, after I say some things, I start thinking, how are they going to take that? Are you guys going to take that like I'm saying, be cold-hearted? I'm not saying that at all, you all. So the ones that are going through it, you know what I'm talking about, and you may need to compromise with someone and see exactly how it works out, because I have a feeling that something's about to come out that you all are not aware of. And with that, you're going to feel this good possibility. Somebody's taking advantage of your kindness. Give me just a minute, okay? I'm going to rearrange. I feel like you guys work way too much. You're always working, which is not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes you run yourself ragged. You wear yourself plumb out, you all. You gotta be able to take some time for yourself. Realize that you're only one person, okay? Take a day off, take a week off. Maybe it's time for a vacation. Okay, here's the thing. With this Ten of Wands, I do feel like you guys are just going, go, 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 go. And it's okay for a while, but you're wearing yourself plumb out. You need to take some time off. You need to get some extra sleep. You need to take a day off or a week off, or even just take naps if you can, okay? Because once you get rejuvenated and feel good and feel better and feel rested, you're going to be able to get a lot more done. So it's in your best interest to do this, okay? I do feel like, too, some of you guys are reminiscing about the past. Now, whether you are dealing with people from your past, or maybe you're thinking about taking a job from some place where you've worked in the past, or maybe you're thinking about moving back to your city or your hometown. Maybe you're thinking about your parents or your grandparents or your family. I just feel like that some of you guys may be considering doing something regarding your past, whether it's dating someone, or whether it's getting in that job, or whether it's moving back to a place or something to that extent. I feel like that some of you guys are considering that. With this Hierophant, I feel like that this can stand for different things. I think a lot of people, a lot of you guys too, are going through maybe a spiritual awakening to a certain extent. It's just a lot of things going on in the world right now, and we're all kind of waking up a little bit to different things. But I also believe in prayer and meditation, and to ask and to go within to find your inner wisdom and your inner spirit. I think some of you guys are doing that at this time, but I also feel like some of you all are gaining, you're wanting more education, or you're wanting something for your career, or for a job or something like that. When I get this deceit, this all tied up, this weight, and maybe even compromise along with this 3, I'm feeling like some of you guys are going to feel like you've been deceived here in a minute. I do feel like too, though, that if there's someone that wants something from you, or is taking advantage of you, try to postpone that for just a minute, okay? A week or 10 days, because I think something's going to come out that's going to be eye-opening to you regarding this other person, or regarding this whole situation, regarding a job, or your boss, or your co-workers, or your family members, whoever it is. There's something about to come out. I just feel it, and I think that that's going to put you all in a different place regarding helping other people. And these cards here. Now, I do think you're going to feel stronger than you have in quite some time. That's another reason why you need more rest and more sleep, because you get a lot more done when you do it, okay? Then I feel like this King of Wands appears, and you guys are finally feeling good about who you are and your strength again. It's almost like you guys are bouncing. You know, when you feel good and you have energy, you're kind of bouncing around. That's almost how I feel about this. Almost like you're more in control, because you're feeling better, you're feeling rested, you're feeling more like yourself, and you've got this fire and passion behind you. You can be a leader, dependable, passionate, outgoing, generous. I mean, it's just a really good feeling that I have. Then I have this World card saying that something new is coming in, and something that you've been dealing with is going to be put behind you, which I think is some of this stuff, to be honest. I also have this Judgment card, which tells me, in my mind anyway, it can be spiritual, but it can also stand for you guys seeing things in a different way. You guys feeling like, okay, I'm free, or I could feel better about this certain situation in my life. It's almost like a bunch of bricks have been lifted off your shoulders to a certain extent. Sometimes it's feeling like you can breathe again somehow, some way. So it's a good feeling that I have, almost like something's been holding you down, and you guys are going to bust out of it, kind of, you know. When I get this Ace of Wands, this is an absolutely beautiful ace, you all. It can stand for new beginnings in so many different ways. It can be new homes, or new jobs, or new career, going back to school. It can be babies. It can be creativity. It can be your passion. Whatever you're passionate about is this Ace of Wands. So this is a new chapter that's coming into your life, and this is a really good new chapter coming in. So I just feel like you guys are going to feel really good by the end of, for most of you, by the end of April, beginning of May. You're going to feel good about a particular situation that's going on in your life, and you're going to feel more in charge, with more energy and more passion than you have in quite some time. Because all you need is a little extra sleep, or rest, or a vacation, you all. You got to do it for yourself, okay? There is going to be compromise that needs to be dealt with at this time. So whether you're dealing with your job or your family or your home life or your boss or whatever it is, there's going to be compromise that needs to be considered at this time, okay? This is a great reading, Sagittarius. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of April reading, April 16th through the 30th reading for Sagittarius. Hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys come back and see me. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.